Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family in the Philippines. And we're back over here at the house build. This is officially day 200 of actual work on the day. The work crew that we have here has not been here that long, but this is day 200 of actual work on the house build. And I'm up here on the second floor. It's been a little while since I've done a house build update here, but this is the second floor. That's the stairwell over there. And this is the concrete slab that was poured. We did have a couple hiccups with the concrete. This is the little ramp that we use to go up and down. That was a beast getting the mixer up and down. In fact, we had a second mixer because the first one was not cutting it for whatever reason. But we did get it squared away. It was nice. I think that it was just an issue with it. It had a brand new motor with the mount. But so this is it here. I can't tell if it's a quality slab. I mean, I really don't know. It's done. It feels solid when you walk on it. I don't see any cracks, although it is. We got all kinds of stuff up here, so it's kind of tough to see. I just hope there aren't any. Hope it's a nice solid slab here for the second floor. And then so besides that having already gotten done, I mean, this new work crew, it's significantly more guys, but they're getting it done a lot faster. They were quick. I mean, all these columns are almost poured, and they are already working on the beam at the top here. So as you can see, progress is being made, and it's going along. This is a lot of the lumber. This is the cocoa lumber that we use for the scaffolding. There's a lot of that we've been getting. And some of the things, like right below me is the kitchen underneath here. So there are the hookups here for, I think that's actually for electric. But there are a couple of other things that have already been put in place over by the bathroom. Some sort of drain. So, but as far as these columns go, I'm just taking a look at. I hadn't really looked at them. I mean, that one looks solid all the way, and it does have the rebar reinforcing. The only thing is, it's not the curve that I'm used to. It's supposed to be curved for strength. I guess maybe they do that at the end when they're doing their, but it should not be just straight out like that. But we'll see. I'm going to ask them about it and just see. That's just one of the few things that I know, is that when these rebars are out of the column, when you come in and do your block, it's supposed to have a curve on it. It's long enough to still do the curve. It's just, I don't know when that actually gets done. And a lot of this, we're leaving rebar out here because eventually we're hoping to extend. This would be a porch or upstairs patio outside. Oh, but we did have some issues with when we were doing the slab. I mentioned the first mixer was an issue, so I had to go find a second mixer. But in between that, there was a period where there were what looked like three village children mixing the cement with shovels. So I know that cement, the quality of the cement is how well it's mixed, besides just the actual quality of the cement. And so that concerned me, but we did get the other mixer going, so we continued with that. So I'm just concerned about the slab is all. I just wanted to mention that on it. The second mixer was in worse looking shape, but then I'm seeing down here, I just want to look at the base of these because I do see some, I don't know, it's not like a fully solid post there, but yeah, I don't see the rebar hanging out on this one. It should be hanging out on this side and on this side. So that way you can tie it in to the wall. So I'll ask about that. But the support beam is already in place, and it may be that it's overkill. We do have looks like sufficient beams. It looks strong enough to me, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to have any issues because there are earthquakes out here. And going down that road at the edge of the corn, it had been raining and it was tough to get that mixer in and out. And I had to do it. I don't have a trailer hitch, and so we loaded it up in the back of the Elf. So that was an issue. But I'm happy to see the work is progressing. I'm running out of funds. I may have to stop at it'd be nice to get the roof up, get this beam situated so have the support, and then just do the roof, and then maybe stop there and see what I can do to get a livable structure maybe downstairs. But and we're up here. The altitude is fairly high in this area, but we kind of sit down in a little bit of a lower, so my view isn't all that, because we sit a little bit lower, but I do have a pretty nice view out there. We got the scaffolding in the way right now, but I'm trying to show a little bit of it. Just want to look at some of these columns here just to see what kind of quality I'm working with. Maybe review it and just see if there were any cracks but it is progressing well. I mean, they look pretty solid. They're smooth. I know they get pitted for roughness actually later on even. But then I automatically gravitate towards something like this. Is that fully? It's maybe not in that corner. It's not as strong as it needs to be, but the rest of it looks pretty solid. And this is the barrel, the water barrel that we're using. We have that was another issue besides the mixer, was the water that we have. And I had to use the well. The pump that I was using to dig the well was not sufficient to pump water up to the top here, and I have not gotten a new one yet. A new pump. Oh man, I'm looking down there and there's like water standing on the resting, or just standing on the top there. So I got to take a look at that. And then what else? Oh, so we were using the power sprayer to get water up here into the barrel, so that way they can be used to mix the cement for the for the slab, and now for the support columns. But so that's day 200. I think I've rambled on long enough. I'll end her there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.